WWE Network presents Money in the Bank.
Let's start things off with the Unified Tag Team Championship match as the Usos are set to defend against the Street Profits. The two teams can work together. We've seen it happen before and I'm sure we'll see it happen again in the future. WWE is determined to make the Bloodline one of the most dominant groups to ever be a part of the WWE. And that is why the Usos here today are going to retain. As for the Street Profits after this, I think there's a storyline with the Judgment Day, especially with Bianca Belair facing Rhea Ripley at some point down the line. So why not have the Street Profits versus the Judgment Day at SummerSlam, with the winners receiving a future Tag Team Championship match against the Usos. Next is the Women's Money in the Bank match as Becky Lynch faces Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Lacey Evans, Asuka and Shotzi. For me, this is the most unpredictable match on the night. Though saying that, for me, there are only 4 top contenders of this match to win. For me, it's between Becky, Alexa, Liv and Lacey. No offense to the other 3, but I just think if someone's going to win, it's out of those 4 women. They all have a story, they all have a reason for winning the Money in the Bank, and for me, one of those 4 would be great winning Money in the Bank. Out of them 4, I'd say not Alexa Bliss because she's won it before, and giving it to someone who hasn't won it would make a lot of sense. Could we also get any surprises during this match? There's the heavily rumoured Bayley. I don't know, could that come to fruition? And knowing WWE, they could totally swerve us in this match and have Charlotte Flair do a Brock Lesnar coming out during the match and just grabbing the briefcase. That's a total thing WWE would do. I hope not. They could do. I'm not predicting that's going to happen. My prediction, the winner of this match is Becky Lynch. I want Liv Morgan to win, but I'm just going with Becky Lynch. I think Becky Lynch is the strongest competitor to win this match. I think it makes all the sense in the world for Becky to win it. She becomes Miss Money in the Bank for the first time in her career, and then she can go back after the championship that she so craves. But my final prediction is Becky Lynch will win the Women's Money in the Bank. Next, we have the Raw Women's Championship match as Bianca Belair is set to defend against Carmella. Originally, Bianca Belair was supposed to fight against Rhea Ripley, but to some unforeseen circumstances that won't be happening and Carmella is now in her place. I'm sure at some point down the road, Bianca will face Rhea, possibly at SummerSlam maybe. Both women who won championship matches at WrestleMania 37 finally squaring it off at SummerSlam. This match is against Carmella now, not Rhea Ripley. It's obvious to me this is just a filler match. It's just to put Bianca Belair on Money in the Bank. It's going to be no surprise that I'm predicting that Bianca Belair will retain her championship. We move on to the United States Championship match as Theory is set to defend against Lashley. I don't see someone like Bobby Lashley losing to Theory, but at the same time, why build Theory the way you have been just to lose to Lashley? If there's a way to have Lashley win but to keep the championship on Theory, and the way you do that is for Theory to intentionally get disqualified. How do you manage that? It's simple. Throughout the match itself, I think we have Cena's music play on several different occasions, and every time Cena's music is played, Theory becomes more and more agitated until the point he snaps. And when Theory snaps, that's when he intentionally gets disqualified. Therefore, the winner of the match is Bobby Lashley. You keep the United States Championship around Theory. Next, we have the SmackDown Women's Championship match as Ronda Rousey is set to defend against Natalya. Now, in all fairness, this match hasn't really got me. It's not been really intriguing. The match itself has been built around whose submission is better, and then the match itself isn't a submission match. Again, this is being recorded before SmackDown, so they could change the stipulation, but add the submission match stipulation makes the match more interesting. My final prediction for this match is Ronda Rousey will be retaining here because it's very hard to see Natalya winning. Next up, we have the men's Money in the Bank ladder match as Riddle faces Seth freaking Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Omos, Sheamus, Sami Zayn, and Vacant. Now, the question is, will Vacant be filled in on SmackDown? I say no. I say leave it as a mystery opponent until Money in the Bank itself. Keeping those fans wondering who's it going to be. Could it be Cody Rhodes making his dramatic return? Probably not, and I'm going to say no. Or could it be John Cena? Imagine Cena in this match. Could have so many great moments. Can Cena AA Omos having some great moments with Riddle and McIntyre, people he's never faced before. And of course you've got Seth Rollins, someone who John Cena is very familiar with. Cena is at the top of the ladder. He's got the briefcase in his hands. He's about to pull it down. And who else to stop John Cena other than Theory? Theory runs up other side of the ladder and pushes Cena down. You can have Theory take a selfie from on top of the ladder, and that sets up their SummerSlam match. Anyways, as for my prediction who's going to win this match, I think it's obvious. I am predicting Seth freaking Rollins. Yep, come on. It's hard not to predict Seth.